Good morning and welcome to another episode of Tom's Library. My guest today is Whit Moncrief, and he has been reading a book which I have read, and I need to read it again and again and again and again. And why don't you tell us about it?
It's Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth, Awakening Your Life's Purpose. That was the tagline that for me attracted me to this book. It was also recommended by Tom, so I appreciate his advice on that because it really helped me identify the ego in a way that I was very unfamiliar with before reading the book. And the ego really has so much control that we don't understand.
Right.
And he explains in here logically with stories that you can relate to about what the ego is and how it works, and that you are not the ego.
Right. I know Wayne Dyer describes the ego as the false self.
Yes.
And that's pretty much the way he's saying, maybe not in those exact words, but...
Correct, not in those exact words, but yet he still explains it so that there's the ego that is from what we're told we are, which typically is other people's opinion
right.
of what they see and what they see as a reflection of themselves and you. So those opinions are not always or necessarily true. And there's ego created from what we've been told as from a child on up,
right.
But also the ego from even from nationality or cultural experiences that we've been told.
Right, right. So the ego basically tells us stories, many of which are not true.
Most of which are not
because
true.
The ego is totally self-serving.
Absolutely.
It wants what it wants, and
it wants what it wants, and it ever increasingly wants more.
The ego is kind of like a spoiled brat only child.
It is, absolutely it is. And he really explains that in such a way that you can identify with. There are very good stories and things that allow you to relate to the logic that he's presenting when he's presenting his ideas, his new ideas to you, to awaken who you truly are.
Right. I think the great awareness here is that you and the ego are not the same thing. The ego is something that was like superimposed on you, and it is a false self. It's this nasty little thing that sits on your shoulder and tells you
you're good or you're bad.
Right.
And that
it basically, it's like I said, it's self-serving, and it wants you to do what it wants.
Yes.
Not what is best for you. And I think the great awareness here is that you can separate from the ego.
Right.
Not that that's easy to do, but
no, but he helps you, through the book, go through that process so that you can learn how and recognize it, and then become aware of who you truly are. And the new earth is his idea, his concept, not of utopia,
right,
but of how you can become more aware and be truly more who you are.
And maybe how things could be if everybody did that.
He believes that we're on that path.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay. So you highly recommend this?
Absolutely, highly recommend this.
Great.
And more than once.
Absolutely, I agree. Okay. So Whit, who are you and what do you do?
I am an Herbalife independent distributor. I work in New You Nutrition here in Williamson, and we have programs that help you feel better. I'm also a certified fitness trainer, so
cool.
I've been able to accomplish some of my dreams through the opportunity to help people feel better.
Okay, great. Feeling better is a good thing, right?
Absolutely. Everybody can feel better.
All right. Okay. Thanks very much, Whit.
Thank you, Tom.
See you next time.